welcome back to my YouTube channel. Glad you are all here, and I'm glad we are joining in this new beginning of the year. Thank you so much for the gift of friendship, and thank you so much for staying in and tuning in here with me for this year 2021. I am so grateful you all come a long ways here with me, and thank you so much. Anyway, today I've been putting this on hold for quite a long time, but it seems like the problem has been getting worse. I will share you about this plant. I really love this plant. This is one of my favorite plants, but I've noticed that lately it's been giving me yellow leaves, and this is the fourth leaves that it's nice and big that is turning yellow, and I don't know why. And so I will share you what this plant looks like right now before I end up checking out the roots and what's causing up the yellow leaves. I don't know. I don't recommend you guys doing repotting during winter time, because we all know that this is the time, months that plants are doing dormant or they having a slow growth. That is pertaining here if you live here in the US. But if you are living somewhere in the Philippines, I know every one of you don't have trouble and want to repot your plants. But since I am here in the zone where it's colder, so we have to wait till it's like springtime, or the time that when it's the best time to repot the plants. So right now it's January, so I don't recommend any of my fellow plant lovers here that lives in US and going through winter months to repot their plants. But I cannot wait anymore. I don't think I need to wait till springtime, because if I do that, I might lose this plant. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out the roots, what's causing up the problem, the yellowing of the leaves before it die on me. So I'll show you. Okay guys, I am back, and here's the plant that I'm talking to you guys. This is my Philodendron Gloriosum, and as you can see, this is the plants. Oh, the yellowing, and it's nice and big, and I don't know what's the causing of the yellowing of these plants. I just watered this yesterday for the first time in 2 weeks, or close to 3 weeks, and this is already yellow before I water it. So I thought it was just like thirsty, and I want to show you what the growths look like. So this is, and there's a new growth right now, and I hate to touch it, but if I waited, I'm actually waiting till this open up before I repot it. But I am curious what's going on in here, so that's why I couldn't wait anymore. So let me show you how the growth looks like. So this is how this plant is growing. They're all in this corner and nothing in here. And every time there's a new growth coming up, it's always in this corner. So I don't know if there's not much space. I don't know if there's a root bound going on, or I don't know if there's some kind of bugs eating the roots right now. So we'll see. I will find out what's causing up the problem of this Philodendron Gloriosum, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I hate to bother this, but there's really nothing I can do. I much rather check the problem than leaving the problem and it'll be worse before I figure it out, what's causing up the yellowing of this plant. So yeah, that's what we're gonna tackle today. So I hope you are able to stick around and join with me, and maybe, who knows, maybe we all able to figure out what's causing up the problem of this plant. And then we can use as the tools to avoid the problem in the future. So stay tuned. First thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to dig out this plant and transfer the soil in here. I want to find out what's going on. And so let's see, if it's root bound, then we can take care of the problem. So anyway, guys, disclaimer, I am not an expert plant guru here, so I'm so sorry you're not going to get so much tips from me, but at least we all can come out and find a solution to something that we're having problem, like plants. I'm going to transfer this in here and see what's going on. It's probably root bound. I was thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's not well, it's not coming out from the, and if it is root bound, then I have a pot. I have a new pot for this. It won't come out. It's too tight. It probably is root bound. I think I am right. It is root bound. I'm making a mess. Oh my gosh. Yep. It is root bound, everyone. I'll show you what the roots look like. I have to be very careful to them. This is what it looks like. That's why probably it's keep yellowing. And like I mentioned to you before, all sides of this plant is growing to the side corner, and so this is what's the sides that's growing to the corner, and there's really not much soil, and that's probably why it's every time it's growing it's turning yellow. So let me figure it out. Oh my, I have this for like a year now, I believe so. Let me figure out how I can share it to you guys. That is really crazy looking growth. That's why every time I am growing a new one, there's one that's turning yellow. And the sad part is the one that's turning yellow is a healthy one. And I don't see any bugs right now. So again, this is what it looks like. See it? That's what it looks like. So I'm going to shake it off and then repot it to a new pot. And this is the new growth. As you can see, this is the new growth. And that's what it looks like. So we got the problem and we're gonna try to solve it. Let me go ahead and get ready my soil and my pot where I'm going to plant this. I have a new, well, it's not a new pot, it was like an old one. So that's, I think it's gonna be big enough. I'm surprised it grows so fast. I only have this for 1 year, and this is why the reason why every time it comes with a new growth, it's yellowing. So I got this 8-inch round planter. So we're gonna use it. I think this one is about the same size. I think this is like 8-inch too, but this one is like bigger shape. So I don't know. So I'm gonna, last time how I plant this, I use dry sheet for the bottom. So this time I have a window screen that I'm going to use. I'm gonna put it under. So look at, it's hard to separate the roots. I think I'm gonna do this faster. How did that happen? I don't remember adding 2 dry sheet in here. How did I end up having 2 dry sheet? I don't know. So I'm trying not to rip all the roots because they're healthy roots. And then there's one more dry sheet in here. That's weird. Let me shake this up. I don't remember adding 2. Wow. It's really root bound. That's probably why it's turning yellow. So I hope that's the only problem. And like I said, I watered this yesterday and the roots are not really, or the soil are not really that wet. Even though all the water comes at the bottom. I don't know. I'm trying to be gentle as much as I can so I don't pull some more roots. There's a big chunk, like a stem chunk, you know, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm debating if I cut it, but I don't know. If I cut it, I feel like I'm causing problem, but we'll see. Just thinking if I cut it, maybe it will grow a new. Oh wow. So this is what I got. And so far here's are the roots. And let me see. And this is what I'm telling you guys. This is the chunk piece. I was thinking if I cut it, I'm thinking if it's going to grow. Or I had to take it to the bathroom and rinse it and spray some neem oil on the leaves in case there's some kind of bugs growing. And then after that, you see me spraying with Super Thrives their growth, because I know I did bothering up the roots, so just to make sure I didn't interrupted more in there. Okay. So I have the mixture of soil that I'm using as usual, you know, orchid barks with a mix of charcoal and regular potting mix, perlites, As usual, my favorite mixture. So I'm gonna repot it now. I like my mixture really kind of like chunky, so it gives really good drainage for my plants. So I hope this will be happy. I was gonna put in a bigger more, but maybe in time I will. But right now I'm just gonna have it planted here. I make a lot of mess. So I don't know how. I'm gonna try to center it. So I think that's probably the center enough. Yeah. I did not cut the chunk because I'm afraid it will be unhappy more now that it's unhappy right now. So I'm just gonna leave the chunk alone, and maybe in the future I will cut it. We'll see. I don't want to create any more problems. I try to solve a problem. Hopefully this, after we potted this, hopefully this will be happy. I don't know. It's hard to see where is the center because of this big leaves, but yeah, I'm trying to put it in the center. Because I don't know why it's growing into the side. Usually Gloriosum, as I remember it, you know, their chunk, the stem part, they don't like to be buried all the way to the dirt. You kind of want it to give a space that they're kind of like sitting on top of the dirt, if I remember. So that's when I got this, that's how I repot it. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing again and repot it that way. See this new growth. Hopefully I didn't interrupt that growth, but I am glad I did check it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here and staring at it all the time. This is actually the fourth leaves that it's like really beautiful. That it's like yellow. I was like, I don't know what's the problem. So hopefully we got it sold. I have one more plant that I need to repot. This is my Philodendron Jose Bono. It's this morning I was checking my plants and I saw like a bunch of thrips crawling on the stems and stuff. So I immediately take it out from the soil and dump the soil. So I'm gonna repot in the fresh soil. That's what I'm thinking to do. It's like one after the other, and I hope that I immediately remove the thrips and doesn't spread out. So knock on my pot. So yeah. So I hope you guys are doing good so far for this new year. I am taking one step at a time, you know, just enjoy the moment that we have, like slowly, like ease it in, you know, see. So yeah, I have no plans right now other than, you know, hope everything will get back to normal slowly. It's what we call the new norm. So in terms of plant shopping, I haven't bought plants lately because I don't know my situation yet, if I'm going to move or not, because I have to get my daughter situated first and figure out where is she going for college. So that's the plan right now. So I think this is good enough. I'll show you. I created a bunch of mess here, so I'm gonna take care of my mess. But this is what it looks like now. I am able to put it on the center. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Hopefully no more yellowing leaves. And hopefully this is happy. Now I have to figure out to get something to cut for this pots because I don't have a nice catcher. Speaking of that, I should go for a trip to dollar store, and you know they have a plate there for $1, so it'll be a good pots catcher. So thank you guys for watching, and glad you're able to tune in and join with me and help me figure out what's the problem of this Philodendron Gloriosum. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again next time. And if you like this video or if you like my video contents, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you are always updated every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.